Welcome to my video class of zoology. Today we will discuss about health, disease and prevention of the disease amoebiasis. Before going to the topic, first we will discuss what is amoebiasis. Amoebiasis is an infection with the intestinal protozoa. The protozoa name is Entamoeba histolytica. It is remain in our intestine. Intestine is present in our digestive system, in which most of the 70% of digestion is takes place in our large intestine and small intestine. So before going to that protozoa, it is mainly known as a trophozoid, which is stay in our intestine level. But about 90% of infection are asymptomatic. Asymptomatic means this does not show any kind of symptom, any kind of activity in our body. It stay inert condition, and remaining 10% produces spectrum of clinical syndrome, means 10% only produce a toxic substance which causes harmful for our body. Then amoebiasis symptomatic group are two types. One is our intestinal and another is extraintestinal activity. But intestinal activity is very small and mild abdominal, means abdominal pain, diarrhea and dysentery causes, and extraintestinal activity is liver damage or spleen brain damage takes place. So two types. Intestinal means only related to intestine, and extraintestinal means another part of intestine is known as extraintestinal activity. Then morphology. Morphology means the external structure of the protozoa. It is an elongated, cylindrical and tapering at the both end. Means slender or tapering at the both end, and middle side is width is increases its size, and sexes are separated. Then male and female are differentiated its sex. Then female is longer than male. Female is 20 to 35 centimeter long, and male is only 4 to 6 centimeter in long. Then male is smaller, and the posterior end of male is curved, having a penial seta near the end. Means curved type, a seta is present in the male. So differentiate male and female is only a seta is present in male, and male is smaller than as compared to female. Then next, mouth part. Mouth contains and opens at the anterior end and is surrounded by three finely toothed lips. Three lips are present at the anterior side, and lips are one dorsal and two ventrolateral in size. These lips are where sensory structure called papilla. Sensory means sensitive part is known as papilla. The dorsal lips has two double sensory papilla, means the dorsal side contains more sensory part as compared to the ventrolateral side. The ventral lips also bear a empyreal gland, means a gland is present which is known as digestive gland, which is present in the anterior part, which is also chemoreceptor, means any kind of chemicals when enter into the body of the mouth part, its sense organ activate fastly. Then host factor. Host factor means which organism this protozoa attack. People in developing countries that have poor sanitary condition, means very poor sanitary condition, unhygienic condition, this protozoa affects very rapidly. Then second one is immigrants from developing countries, means migratory, the disease is migratory power is more as compared to non-developing country. Then second one is travelers to developing countries, people who lives in institution having poor sanitary condition, HIV positive patient means AIDS patient, then men who have sex with men, all age groups affected with this protozoa. No gender means any kind of gender, male and female are affected with this protozoa. Then it is mainly affected to the children, old age people, pregnant women and unhygienic people. Then it develops a anti-amoebic antibodies in tissue invasion. Means when it penetrates in our body, a antibody is developed against that protozoa. Then life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica. Life cycle means life cycle shows that when it enters in our mouth, it first attacks the intestine level. Then in the intestine, the tropozoids produce when the stool is where liquid and soft stool are there, the protozoal cyst is removed easily. When inactive form of cyst is there, so it affect our first large intestine, then small intestine, then it migrate towards our liver with the help of blood flow, then it attacks the liver tissue. Then life cycle of Entamoeba histolytica, it produce different site of cyst. The cyst is undergo in inert condition. After sometimes it remains inert, it activate and male and female protozoa or tropozoids are produced and it affects in our body severely. Then clinical presentation, asymptomatic carriers, 90% without symptoms and does not damage lumen. In only diarrhea, dysentery takes place in this asymptomatic carrier. And amoeba, pseudotumoral lesion. Sometimes the cyst is remain inert in condition and after sometimes it produces necrosis, edema and inflammatory thickening of mucosa and submucosa of intestinal wall. That is total damage of our intestinal wall. 1% case is only seen at that level and pulpa-level mass with the tropozoids means the pulp is removed outside and always coexist with the ulceration. Ulcer takes place. Single and rarely multiply different parts of colon, of skin and liver. So next one is prevention. Every disease has some prevention activities there. So when we follow this prevention activity, we will remove of some disease. So prevention is better than cure. So prevention, primary level, every disease has a primary prevention is hygienic condition. So sanitation, safe disposal of human excreta. So toilet must be there. Good sanitary particles like washing hands after defecation and before eating. It is a good habit. Then water supply, water filtration, boiling of water. When we consume water, it is necessary to boiling the water properly. Then food hygiene, prevent facial contamination of food and drink. Raw vegetable is washed with aqueous acetic acid every time and with use of sufficient turmeric and salt also good for hygiene or food hygiene and it prevent contamination. Then health education, food handlers and public health education must be there. Then secondary prevention, first is early diagnosis. When we suffering from some intestinal problem, we must go to the doctor and take proper care of our body and treatment starts with take some antibiotics. Then Entamoeba disper is a morphological indistinguishable to Entamoeba histolytica and Entamoeba moscovici. Most asymptomatic case amebiotic infection are believed in 2 species, but most dangerous species is Histolytica, Entamoeba histolytica. The other species are non-pathogenic but can be microscopically differentiated. In summary, amebiosis is an infection with the intestinal protozoa Entamoeba histolytica. About 90% of infections are asymptomatic, means does not takes place any kind of symptoms. It is worldwide in distribution. Then cyst is produced with the help of Entamoeba histolytica. Then that cyst is mostly dangerous. So poor sanitation, sewage contamination is mainly affected with this Entamoeba histolytica protozoa. So wide spectrum from asymptomatic infection to luminal amebiosis and amoebic coli. Colitis means it is mainly affect our coli, E. coli bacteria which is remain in our small intestine, and it damages the small intestine totally. Then invasive intestinal amebiosis causes dysentery, appendicitis, toxic megacolon, etc. Then liver abscess means most common extra intestinal presentation, means liver damage takes place with that of protozoa. Then so diagnosis of stool with microscopy and other kind of diagnosing care should be taken. Treatment with the tinidazole is preferred, means medicine antibiotic mainly tinidazole is important to take in primary level, and prevention is good sanitary particles also takes place. Thank you.